everybody. We're so glad to have you here to celebrate the Christmas season with us. This, of course, is a Minden Community Course, and it's a volunteer course in the Minden area. And also joining them is my high school choir. This is the Minden Crimson Chorus, and we are very excited to be able to perform for you today. We're so thankful to First United Methodist Church for offering the facility to us that we could bring this concert to you. It's such a beautiful church in the Christmas time with all the stained glass windows, and I love the needlepoint pillows. But we're just very thankful to them for letting us do this, and we're very grateful that you have come. Our program today is, of course, obviously with a German heritage emphasis today. We're very thankful that Patty Cook with the City of Minden was able to make arrangements for us to have our German costumes made. Y'all like our German costumes? Yes. So we're looking German. And we're very grateful. So we thank you very much to Patty for making that all possible. And I'd like to thank Janice Nelson, who is our accompanist on our first piece. Janice is already, there she is in the back. So let's give Miss Janice a round of applause for playing for our first piece for us. Thank you so much. We're going to move right on. Our first piece for today is called Kling, Glocken, Kling. And it actually means ring, little bell, ring. It was written by Carl Einstein. And I want to read to you the English words because we're going to be singing this to you in German. The English words are, ring, little bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Let me in, you kids, so cold is the winter. Open the doors for me, don't let me freeze. Ring, little bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling, ring, little bell, ring. Ring, little bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Girls, listen, and boys, open up the room for me. I bring you many gifts. You should enjoy them. Ring, little bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Third verse goes, brightly glow the candles, open your hearts to me. I want to live there happily, devout child, how blessed. Ring, little bell, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Thank you. Our next piece that we're going to do for you today is a song that I found in my library at Minden High School. I'm very fortunate that the library up there was established by Mr. Earl Cook, who was a member here, I think, at First United Methodist Church for many, many years. He was a wonderful choir director and a wonderful musician, tuned pianos as well. And his legacy was that he left all this beautiful music at the high school. Some of it's really old, some of it's out of print, but it's still some of the most beautiful things. And it's been really fun for me that when we get ready to go to choir competition, and we're doing solos and duets and trios, that I can pull from that library that he left up there and introduce these kids just some of this beautiful music that he left for us. So one of the pieces that I found was You're All I Want for Christmas, and it really has nothing to do with the German program. I just thought it was pretty, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Y'all know that one? A couple of hands, good. Okay. Maybe this is the new, it's a new old version. Our next is a really special piece. It's kind of a combination of pieces put together. In Germany, as I was kind of doing research on German customs, one of the things that they do is write a letter to the Christkind, which is a Christ child. And it turns out that the Christkind is a young girl. She's usually blonde-headed. And she comes and is part of the Christmas ceremony. Now, she wears a white dress, and she has gold on this dress. And the kids would write a letter to the Christkind and asking for presents. And they normally decorate their envelopes with colored sugar. And that makes it sparkle, and it's really neat. Also, on December 6th, our night for tonight, they have St. Nicholas comes to their house, and the children leave their shoes outside the door. And St. Nicholas puts candy in their shoes. So we just took a little liberty with all that, and we put this together in a performance for you. The song is Ihr Kinderlein Kommet, and it was written by a Catholic priest way back in 1798, and it was first a poem. It's supposed to be about the children at the manger. Now, it was first published in 1811, and then later the title was changed to How Charming, How Pleasant. We now know it as O Come Little Children. This Schmidt priest wrote books and wrote poems, and they were based around morality and religion for children. He is said to have studied with an organist who studied with Johann Sebastian Bach. So this particular piece is really, really old, and yet we sing O Come Little Children still today. So this song is going to have a little special treat for you. Thank you so much. Weren't they beautiful? This would be our Kinderlein. Thank you so much. I don't know that I would want chocolate put in my shoe. I'd have to buy some new shoes, I think, before I would put chocolate in my shoes. There we go. Let's give them a round of applause. That was awesome. Our next piece for you today is called Still, Still, Still. It's not German. It is an Austrian Christmas carol coming from the state of Salzburg. It first appeared in 1865 as a folk song with 6 verses, and it describes the peace of the infant Jesus and his mother as a baby is sung to sleep. Um, I'm going to reverse the program here. We're going to do O Tannenbaum first, and we have a little surprise coming after that. So if you'll just bear with us, we're going to switch the program. The song O Tannenbaum, or Christmas Tree, is a German song, but it's not really Christmas related. It's really related to the tree. Now, O Tannenbaum is a fir tree, and because it is fir, it is an evergreen. So it is always green, and they relate the idea of the fir tree being always green to always faithful, and that's kind of the connection that they have with Christmas. The tune is an old folk song, and actually the tune is from the 1500s. O Tannenbaum. Thank you. We're going to really change pace, and we're going to present to you Carol Twyman and her group of the Adeline Puppets, and they have a story established to kind of give you an idea of where the Christmas tree came from. Carol Twyman.
keeping with the German tradition, we now would like to share with you the history of the Christmas tree, which originated in Germany. Here to help me is Donkey. What are you doing with that silly hat, Donkey?
I'm Karnak, the Magnificent.
Donkey, we're supposed to be giving a history lesson here. Anyway, who's Karnak?
Were you always in bed before 9? Didn't you ever watch Johnny Carson? I have received the mysterious power of the magnificent Karnak. These folks out here have asked questions. As a child of 4 can plainly see, these envelopes have been hermetically sealed. They've been kept in a number 2 mayonnaise jar on Funk and Wagnall's back porch since noon today. No one knows the contents of these envelopes, but I, in my borderline mystical way, will come up with the answers, having never before seen the questions.
Really? Donkey? Give me those envelopes.
Not unless you agree to give it a try.
Okay, here's the first one.
The answer is White Christmas.
What will my choir robe look like if I stop using Head and Shoulders?
The answer is we 3 kings of Orion are.
What do Toyota, Nissan, and Honda have in common?
The answer is, what child is this?
What should I have said when my child had a temper tantrum in Walmart?
May you walk a mile behind a diseased camel.
Finally, I hold in my hand the last question.
The answer is joy to the world.
How should the audience react when you are through with this stunt? Now let's get to the point of why you're even here. We came to tell these folks that the Christmas tree was a German tradition from the 16th century. They were first decorated with candies, fruits, and paper flowers.
That sounds good. Making me hungry right now.
At first, a figure of baby Jesus was put on top of the tree. Over time, it changed to an angel that told the shepherds about Jesus, or a star, like the wise men saw.
Now that makes sense. You see, my great auntie was there that night at the stable, and she said that star nearly struck her blind before she could get that little lady into the stable. Gave her the twitchy eye, and all her since have been afflicted with that twitchy eye. You see, I got it right here.
Donkey, please stop. Now speaking of the lights, they were candies at first, but later changed to lights.
Everybody loves lights. Bright, sparkly Christmas lights. Have you ever met a person and you say, let's go look at those Christmas lights? Aren't they beautiful? They say, nah, I don't like no Christmas lights. They ugly. They hurt my head. Christmas lights are just the most beautiful.
Donkey, 2 things, okay? Shut up.
Christmas lights have to be the most beautiful thing on the whole planet.
Enough about the lights already. The evergreen tree, some say, represents eternal life. Others say it represents the cross on which Jesus died.
Wow, I never knew all that. So it's really all about the cross.
Yes, it's about the cross.
It's not just about the manger where the baby lay. It's not all about the angels who sang for him that day. It's not just about the shepherds or the bright and shining star. Oh, it's not all about the wise men who traveled from afar. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's about the cross. It's not just about the presents underneath the tree. It's not all about the feeling that the season brings to me. It's not just about coming home to be with those you love. It's not all about the beauty in the snow I'm dreaming of. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. The beginning of the story is wonderful and great, but it's the ending that can't save you, and that's why we celebrate. It's about the cross. It's about my sin. It's about how Jesus came to be born once so that we could be born again. It's about God's love into a tree. It's about every drop of blood that flowed from him when it should have been me. It's about the stone that was rolled away so that you and I could have real life someday. So that you and I could have real life someday. It's about the cross. It's about the cross.
Wasn't that great? That was such a treat. They performed for us for the God and Country concert we had in June, and they just stole the show. Everybody just loved them, and we just so appreciate that they would be willing to do it for us again, and that's just awesome. We're going to have a very special treat again tonight. A very dear friend of mine is going to play his arrangement of Oh Holy Night. Let's welcome Larry Milford. he just plays so beautifully. He's such a treat for us when he would play for us, and we ask him, beg him every time, and we're just so thankful for him. We're going to be taking a little bit of a 10-minute intermission so we can go down and get some water and kind of relax for a few minutes. We will be coming back with some really unusual music for you for the second half. But this is the time when we have to beg for money. The Minden Community Chorus is a 501c3 organization, and we totally live on donations from the public. We don't have grants, and we don't have anything for funding. Our members pay dues to be in the organization and come on Monday night for 2 hours and practice music after they've been at work all day. And that really shows so much dedication. No one gets paid. This is something that they do because they love to sing and make music, and they love the town of Minden, and they love to be able to present these kind of concerts to you. So if you can, and you can see it in your heart to donate a little bit, and it would help us be able to keep the Minden Community Chorus going for hopefully more years to come. My Crimson Chorus is going to bring red baskets around, and they'll be available if you want to drop a little bit of money in there. We would be very grateful. And thank you again. So give us a few minutes, and y'all can get up and move around and go to the restroom, and we'll see you back in about 10 minutes. Thank you. Well, welcome back. We're so glad that you stayed with us for the second half. We're in for another treat by the Out of Line puppet team. They're going to be doing a number for us tonight called Joyful, Joyful, We Adore Thee. So much work to be able to put that on. Now, let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Great job. That is just so much fun. Our next song on our program tonight will be a song that is a makeup song. When we started on this journey of presenting this German program, and the choir found out that they were going to have to sing in German, that was a little scary for some of them. So we decided that I would give them one song that they had already known. They've done, performed it a couple times, but then in this one, we don't have to worry about German pronunciation. All we have to do is know how to pronounce fa and la and alleluia, and we've got the song. next song is totally different. A lot of these songs in this program tonight really don't have a whole lot to do with each other, but this one is another German song. Dr. Gag Gross found this for us. We were trying to find this particular piece, and I just love this arrangement. And this is Joseph, dearest Joseph mine. Tell you, we have two of the ladies from the First United Methodist Church choir that's going to be singing with us, and they're coming to get their positions. We have Judy Dodson and Glo Daniels. Very happy to have them sing with us tonight.